like, is this Zoom going to go by without me? I would have to learn to read lips.
Oh, you couldn't hear us either?
No.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay, so I've got this recording. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I am just going to reiterate affiliate links. I'm going to go over some things that I've been doing and things that are working for me. So I always share things that are working for me that you can also implement, because I feel that these affiliate links are so duplicatable, and something as you guys start to grow teams, something that you can teach your teammates, right? So, however, if something works for me, I'm of course going to share it with all of you, but, it might not necessarily work for you. So you might have to find what works for you. You might have to do something different. So I am constantly changing my, I was constantly changing the way I was running my affiliate links until I finally figured out what works best for me. So there is something going on in the back office. They're aware of it. They're trying to fix it. I can't look up any of my previous orders. I do keep a list though of anyone that's ordered. I have a follow-up list that I do, but I wanted to count and see how many 4Ds I have sold since I've done these. I did a training in another Purple Status presenters group, someone that I met. I met her at convention and we hung out on the trip in January on the cruise. I met her through Melissa Holder. Anyway, she asked me to come into her group and do a live on affiliate links since these are working so well. And so I'm just going to share the stats with you that I shared with them. So this was like 2 months ago. This was like right when we came back. So sometime in February. So from August to February, so August of 2020, I had sold, and now listen, I am not telling you this because I'm gloating or anything. I'm telling you because my mind was just crazy boggled by how many I've sold. So I counted and tallied it up. I had sold 126 4D mascaras to 126 new people that I did not know, people that I wasn't even connected with until I did these affiliate links. Now, I know that the three of you have been doing these, here and there and stuff. So as you know, 1 week you might have 0 in sales. Another week you might sell 1. Another week you might sell a couple. It's always going to change. Like last week I did really, I'll admit I was only running 2 affiliate links. I try to run 5, but I can't always be perfect. So I actually had like 3 or 4 booked, but some people aren't going to participate. They're going to agree to do it, but they're not going to make the post. It happens. So if they don't make, like, I always give them an opportunity. I give them another chance because I get it. Life is crazy. Life is busy. So if someone missed a post, because I send mine in the evening, I will message them in the morning. Hey, I saw that, hey, if you want to catch up, feel free. Go ahead and make this post this morning and I'll send you, and then you'll be all caught up. Or if it's the evening and I'm ready to send them the next post, but they didn't post the night before, I'll say, hey, go ahead. If you want to catch up, go ahead and post last night's post tonight, and I'll send you another one in the morning, and then you'll be all caught up and ready to go for the next night's post. So I do give them an opportunity, but if they still continue not to post, I no longer waste my time. I don't want to say waste my time, but I no longer spend time sending them the post if they're not going to make them. I do other things, to implement and my time. So anyways, as you know, sometimes you might book them and sometimes they might not post. That's why I always say shoot for 5 to 10. So I had 2 running last week and one of them had 0 and the other one, she sold 6. Then the week before, I think I had 0. And I had like 5 running. So, it happens. I think the most I've had one time was 15 and I was like, holy crap, this is a lot. So it's always going to change. You can't get, and I always say this, you can't get upset if you don't have sales. Sales are, I like to think of the sales as bonuses, okay? Because what you should be doing is networking. And these people that you're going to network with, and I'll tell you how I network, can potentially come your next affiliates, or it can potentially become your new teammates. So I always say, if you can make a few new friends a week from doing these affiliate links, then you are doing exactly what you need to do, and that is going to grow your business. That is why I say affiliate links grow your business, not necessarily for the sales, but for the networking. And I was telling Kathleen this the other day. I've been doing this. This is year 5 for me in July. I've been with the business for 5 years, and the affiliate links are the easiest thing that I have ever done. I used to do makeup classes where I would post 3 to 4 times a day videos of me applying the makeup, sharing tips and tricks. It was exhausting, especially when I was working full time. It was so exhausting because I post morning and the afternoon and twice in the evening, and I had to remember this. And I would run them for like 5 to 7 days, and it just got to be super exhausting. I networked out of them, but I didn't have a lot of success, and I was sharing so many different products, and it tended to be a little overwhelming. People didn't even know where to start. So with the affiliate links, number one, I've only been doing the 4D mascara, but you can do any product. You can do skincare, you can do any foundation. It doesn't have to be mascara, but mascara is what sells. This is our biggest selling product. And if you can get the mascara into other people's hands, it's going to open doors for them to try their products and continue to come back to you. I can't tell you how many people have told me, hey, I ran out of my mascara and I went to the store just to grab a drugstore brand, and it is not the same. I need mascara now. So, love it, and they go back to what they were wearing before, they're not going to be happy. They're going to come back to you. I have a lot of people that tell me, they could never go back to what they used to wear, and it's open doors for them to try their products too. So it makes it so much easier to share about one product versus a whole bunch of products that we have, because we have a huge line and it can tend to be overwhelming. So I've been trying to figure out different ways to book affiliates. Now, I have the best success messaging, and I feel that you're going to have the best success messaging too. But you might come to a point in your business where you feel like you've run out of people to message. And when that happens, it sucks. I've been there. And when that happens, then that tells you that you need to grow your network. You need to build your network. You need to get outside of the people that you know, the people that you're friends with. And all it will take is just a few affiliate links to get you started. If you can start 1 or 2 or even 3 is best, that's going to get you starting to network outside of your market that you have, your network that you have. So how to book affiliate links? Messaging, it's the best way, I truly feel. You can post. I do posts here and there. I prefer, like I said, to message, because that's what works for me. So when I do make a post, it's maybe once a month or once every 2 months. And I run these every week. I've run them consistently every week since August of last year, except for when I was on the cruise. That was the 1 week that I did not start new ones, but I had old ones running still. Anyways, so I would say messaging and making a post, like calling for affiliates. You've seen what I've posted. Feel free to, copy that or create something yourself. And another thing that you could post is who would be willing to make some posts for me on their wall. That's another thing that you can do if your who would like to earn this for free post is not working. You know what I mean? So like I said, I don't post every single week a post. I'm more so in my messenger, but I will post it. And I tell you, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss if I post. So that's why I always tell people you can't just post and pray. You can't post something and pray that it's going to go. Just like posting in your beauty group, just like posting on your personal wall something. You can't just post something and pray that it's going to get likes and comments and it's going to, go viral. Definitely want to not do that. So another way is to, I was telling Kathleen this, to share a picture. Post a picture of yourself with one eye done and one eye not done, and, you know, say something along the lines of, I love the confidence that this mascara has given me, or I've found the best mascara in the world, you know, and see who it reaches, see who likes it, see who loves it, see who reacts to it, see who comments on it, give it a few days, and then go and message those people, because they could be potential affiliates. And it can be saying something so basic. I think that sometimes we tend to overthink our verbiage. You can say something along the lines of, hey, Sally, thank you so much for your reaction to my mascara post. I truly appreciate your support. I love this mascara so much. Any chance you'd like to be my affiliate this week? And then just leave it at that, you know, something like that. And most of the time, number one, well, you're either going to get ignored, and that's okay, because I was telling someone else this the other day, when people ignore you, a lot of times they don't intentionally ignore you. Maybe something happened. They looked at the message and their kid got into something and they had to leave the room, you know, or they got distracted by something. I've had people message me days later, even though they read it right away, but message me days later that they were interested, or maybe they weren't. You're going to have people that are going to say no, and that's okay. It just isn't the right time. I had a woman over the span of 2 years, I asked her 5 times if she wanted, this was back when I did parties. I asked her if she, or makeup classes, I asked her if she wanted to do a makeup class, and 4 times she said no, and the 5th time she said yes. I mean, I didn't message her every single month. I spread that out, you know, within those 2 years. She had ordered from me before. I knew she liked the products and stuff. And finally, the 5th time, she said yes. So it must have been a good time for her to finally agree. The other 4 times, it just wasn't the right time. Those are 3 different ways that I recommend booking affiliates. Okay, so what to say? What to say when somebody, again, some of this is just me going over everything. Oh, of course, I didn't find one on what to say. Let me find an example. Sorry, I thought I was ready and organized. Okay. Oh, I did. This is for somebody who ordered the mascara from an affiliate, and I give them time to try it. I don't bombard them and ask them to be an affiliate right as soon as they get it. I give them some time to try it. I give it a few weeks. So this is, her name's Jamie, and she's actually one that sold 6 of them last week. Hey, Jamie, how's your weekend going? I know how much you love the mascara, and I was wondering, would you be interested in being my affiliate of the week like Tabby was, and earn your next refill for free? No biggie. If not, have a great. And then most of the time, they're going to ask you, obviously, more info, what it takes to be an affiliate. She kind of understood a little bit what an affiliate was because her friend was an affiliate. Another thing that you can say is to somebody who maybe has tried the mascara, is do the same thing. Hey, Jamie, how's your weekend going? I know how much you love the mascara, and I was wondering, would you be interested in being my affiliate of the week and earn your next refill for free? No big deal. If not, you know, have a great day, something along those lines. And like I said, most of the time, they're going to ask, what is it involved? What is an affiliate? What do I have to do? And this is what I've been saying. I kind of changed it up a little bit. So all you do is post a photo on your wall once a day for a week for me if you're interested. And if 5 of your friends order through your post, I do 5. That's personally what I do. You can do whatever you want. I have a lot of YCash, so I do 5. Don't do something that's going to cost you money, okay? I don't want you to have to invest into your business when you don't need to. So I mean, I want you to invest in your business, obviously, in different ways, but I mean, financially, don't feel obligated to spend your own money. There are different ways that they can earn one for free without you spending money. If you need help with that, let me know. So don't worry, I'll send you exactly what to post. It's super easy. And then I say it takes like 3 seconds. And don't worry if no one orders, I will still have a free surprise gift for you, regardless if you make all the posts. Never any pressure, no big deal. If you aren't interested, what do you say? So I think I'm going to start maybe changing my verbiage and seeing if this works. I have a lot of people who sometimes can't, they don't understand what I'm saying when I say, I'm going to give you exactly what to post. So I think I might maybe change it and say something along the lines of, I'm going to give you the picture and the verbiage on what to say. Because I'll have people come back to me and be like, I don't want to post any pictures of myself. And I'm like, no, I would never ask that of you if you weren't confident enough, to do that. I would never ask that of you. And then I always have to say like, no, I'm the one that gives you the pictures and the verbiage. So I think I might maybe tweak my wording there and see, because I know Stephanie, I was helping her get some booked and she asked her sister and her sister's like, I don't, and Stephanie used my verbiage, or however you say it. And her sister's like, I don't want to post pictures of myself. And I'm like, I have this too. I have people who say that too. So maybe I need to change that up. Okay, so this is what works for me. I start them on Sunday and I have them post for a full week. I find that towards the end, like the 5th, 6th, and 7th day, I will have someone say, they'll comment on the post and say, okay, you have my attention. Can I have more info? Because people need to see things multiple times before they commit. A lot of people do. I won't say all people, but a lot of people do. So I run mine from Sunday to Sunday. Sunday night is a highly trafficked, is that how you say it? Trafficked? Trafficked. Kudos. Anyways, a highly trafficked time when people are on their phones, they're scrolling through Facebook, and I feel that that's a great time in the evening there to have an affiliate start. But do what works for you. And for me, the evening works best. I usually send my post before I have dinner. I send it to them, and then I go and I put my phone down and I have dinner with my family. And then after I get the baby to bed is when I start working some more, because we tag team and Adam will get Declan down for me. So that's what works for me. So I give them a post from Sunday to Sunday. Now, I will admit, though, sometimes if I get a lot booked, Sundays can be a little crazy because I'm starting new ones and I'm sending the old ones their last post, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But just relax and take it one message at a time. Okay, so again, that's what works for me for the full week. If Monday through Friday works for you, that's great. If Sunday through Friday works for you, that's great. You do whatever you want to do. I've given you enough in the units tab to do a Sunday to Sunday or a Monday to Monday, whatever you want. Feel free. I don't think it allows me to delete the pictures on the units because I've tried before. I'm always changing my pictures, and feel free to use different pictures. Now, I will say, just be mindful of, you can do whatever you want, but just be mindful of the pictures that you do have them share, because some people have just these absolute amazing freaking lashes, and that's not me. I have great results with this mascara, but my eyelashes do not touch my dang eyebrows. And they do not curl like crazy like some people do. Some people's do, and that's because they already have these amazing curly lashes to begin with that are already long. So just be mindful of the ones that you share. Make it relatable to other people. So I try to share people who hardly have any eyelashes and the results that they get with the mascara. So that's what I do. That's what works for me too, because not everyone's going to get those results. And I don't want you to feel like you're false advertising or them get upset and feel like you're false advertising, you know, because I've just seen some that are just crazy wicked. And I'm like, how in the world are your lashes that long with this mascara? Like, that's amazing, but I cannot get my results that way, you know, but I'm happy with my results because of what it does for the lashes that are non-existent to me, you know. Okay, so I wrote something down and I have no idea what the heck that means. Story of my life. So let's just say they go ahead and they make a post. I have them tag me in the comments. Now, some people are terrible at following directions. They'll just tag me in the picture. That's okay. But I like being tagged in the comments because one, that's already a comment, right? Facebook likes it when they see people commenting. The algorithm's like, oh, wow, people are commenting on this. We're going to show it more in their newsfeed. So when they comment right away, like that, you know, Facebook's like, oh, wow, someone already commented. So then when they tag me, I go in and comment, and I will make like 2 or 3 comments. I will do like the first comment will be like a bunch of emojis or a GIF, or the second one will be a GIF, and then I'll say something like, oh my gosh, I love this mascara. This is the best mascara ever. Or I love the confidence this has given me. Or, you know, this mascara has been a total game changer. So I'm always commenting, and I do about 2 or 3 comments. Now, for some reason, even though they're tagging me, I'm not always seeing the comments. So number one, I always go back at the end, but throughout I will go back. It is just going back at the end because you never know what you might miss. So before I go and send them their next post, I'll go and check out the posts from the night before just to make sure I haven't missed any comments, because sometimes I do and I'm like, I didn't even get notified for this, and it might just be because I'm not friends with that person. Even if they tag me in the picture too, I'm not getting notified. So I'm always going back. So what to say when someone comments? Do not say what the price is if they ask what the price is, because, and I say this with everything, even in your beauty group, even if you have a business page, even on your personal page, if somebody comments and says, how much is it? Say, I will message you. And I say this because if you go ahead and say it's $29 plus tax and shipping, that number one might scare them, and they might not know that it's going towards their friend earning a free tube. Also, maybe Sally said this. Poor Sally, I use her a lot. Maybe Sally said this, and Kelly, I use Kelly too. I don't know why, those names just come to my head. So Sally commented, and I answered it in the comment, but maybe Kelly was wondering how much it was too, and Kelly saw that I said it's $29 with tax and shipping. And I had no clue Kelly was interested because she didn't comment, because she saw it. I answered her question. So I'm never going to be able to connect with her, and I might have just lost somebody that I could network with. So always take it to a message. And this is what I say. Let me find it. I'm so organized with this, but nope, I'm not. I say something along the lines of, hey, and when I hit reply, it automatically tags them. Hey, I'll send you the info, never any pressure. I'm going to send you a friend request first, if that's okay, so my message doesn't get filtered or marked spam. And this is number one, how I network with somebody. Okay, that's the first way of networking. I send them a friend request. I let them know I'm sending them a friend request, and I'm telling them that there's never any pressure, that I'm just going to share the info. And another reason why I do this too is because sometimes if you're not friends, messages get filtered, or they might get marked spam. And some people don't know how to navigate through that folder. Sometimes they're not notified that they were messaged. So I send them the friend request, I wait till they accept, and then I message them. If they don't accept and it's getting towards the end of the link being open, I will go ahead and send them a message. And I'll comment back on their comment and say, hey, I ended up sending you a friend request. I didn't hear back from, or I didn't hear from you, so I went ahead and sent you a message anyway. Check your spam folder, you know, something like that. Because sometimes I will have people not accept my friend request. Or I'll comment and say, hey, I sent you a friend request, and just wait for them to accept it. Okay, so then and I say the same thing that's in the units. Hi, Ashley, thanks for the ad. And, you know, I'm always posting emojis in there too. Hope this is a recent one. Hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy through all this. So the Fiber Mascara is $29 plus tax and shipping with a 14-day Love It guarantee. This is going towards helping Jackie earn a free refill on her next tube of it. Now, if it's somebody who's never tried it, then I change it and say, this is going towards helping Jackie earn a free tube of it. Whoop whoop. So huge thank you if you choose to order. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. If you're not interested, that is totally cool. Would you like the link to purchase, or I am always able to invoice you and order it for you myself on her link? Let me know. And if you don't want to offer invoicing, that's totally fine. Just omit that. So if they say yes, there's a number of things that you can do, and I'm kind of like playing around with it. For the most part, most people are only interested in the mascara, but I have had some people surprise me and they'll order more stuff. So I was playing around with it and seeing which way I like best, and I'm still not quite sure, but I feel like it's so much easier if you create a shopping link for them and make sure that you're attaching it to your affiliates link. And this will just take them right to a new page that has the mascara right there. And all they do is click add to cart and check out, and that's it. So it makes it super simple for them. Or you can message them with the link, but I tell them where to find it. And the easiest way to find it is for them to, so I send them the link and I'll say, well, you know what, I don't know what the setup is now with the rewards links because I still have regular party links open. They didn't delete them, the ones that I had opened. So prior to the rewards link, when it was a party link, you know how it says shop from this party, right? So I tell them click shop from this party, and then on the next page scroll down just a little bit and you're going to see the mascara. It's going to say buy 4D now, or buy Epic 4D is what it says, I think, and it's the all purple tube. And that's the easiest way for them to find it versus saying, okay, you're gonna go to makeup and then eyes and then lashes and then it's the purple tube, you know. And another reason too why I'm always taking it to Messenger and letting them know where it's at is because we have different mascaras. You know, even though I told them it was $29, they might see the $24 one and get confused, you know. So I'm always overly helpful in letting them know where it is, but I'm finding that a lot of people are really appreciative of just me creating that shopping list for them. So if it's really easy, if you've never done it, all you do is put it in your cart, and instead of clicking check out, underneath it, it says create shopping list. And excuse me, it takes you to a new page where you can copy the link. However, there's underneath it, there's, oh gosh, I forget. Let me pull it up real quick. Because I was not doing this at first because I didn't know. This was when they first came out, or when it first came out that we could do these links. I'm sorry, hold up. Just gonna throw something in my cart here. All right, so you just click add to cart, proceed to checkout. And then instead of, so it says here, I don't know if you can see, it says check out as Ariel Frank, or underneath create shopping list. So I just click on that, and then here it is. Now click on see more options is what you want to click on, because this is where you can name your shopping list. You can name it their name. I usually just leave it. But then you can attach it to the rewards link. You want to make sure you're doing that. That is the most important thing, because then you're not going to get credit or your affiliate's not going to get credit. So you just click that and then you choose which one. After you do that, then you click copy and then you can send it to them. It's automatically attached. And that's something that I was not doing before. So I was like, why is this not attaching? I'm like, dang it. This is why. I did not know you had to do that. So, and I know a lot of people are just super appreciative because some people aren't very tech savvy and navigating through things like that, and they might feel overwhelmed when they get on your website. Okay, so like I said, make sure you're commenting on all their posts. Then okay, so I run mine Sunday to Sunday. Now, what I have been doing, what works for me, is I am individually messaging everybody instead of putting them in a group. However, I do put them in a group, but not until after they're done posting. So before, I was giving them a few posts and then putting them all in a group and then doing one post in that group, which made it, nice for me because I didn't have to spend a lot of time messaging everyone individually. However, what I have found is that I'm building relationships with these women because I'm individually messaging them every night and we're just chatting back and forth versus the group. I wanted to do the group because I wanted to create a culture. I wanted them to see how amazing this business is. And I would screenshot in there when someone would get a sale in hopes that people would cheer each other on, but it wasn't happening. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to individually message everybody. And that's what I do. And we chat back and forth, maybe every other night or whatever, just about random things and stuff. And so I've been able to build a lot of relationships that way, and offer the opportunity too. I offer the opportunity to everybody that's an affiliate because why not? They're doing exactly what we do. So why not them make the money off their friends? It's very easy. Of course, everyone's probably going to say, oh no, well, they're going to give you some excuse, and that's okay. Just relate back to them, say, I totally understand, I get it. And maybe say something along the lines of why it worked for you. Maybe if they say they just don't have the time, say how you can relate. You totally understand. Saying I completely understand is key. It's essential when you're offering the opportunity and someone says something back to you. I don't want to say that's an excuse, but that's an excuse or a reason why they don't want to do it. Saying I understand makes them feel better. And then you can say, I felt that way too. The only reason why it's worked for me is because it's all on Facebook and I'm on there anyway. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. And that's it. Leave it at that. You've planted a seed. I was watching Self-Made on Netflix with Octavia Spencer. Oh God, I love her. And it's a very short series. There's 4 episodes, and she's a self-made millionaire. She's actually the first African-American woman to be a millionaire. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records. Her story was pretty cool. And she says something in there about how she's planting seeds and she's not expecting a flower to grow right away. She's planting these seeds and all this stuff. And I looked over at Adam and I'm like, boom. I'm like, I say that all the time. We're planting seeds. It's not going to happen overnight. And same thing with our business. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm in year 5 and I'm at the status that I was at back in 2016. And that's okay because this is my journey. And this is what's supposed to happen for my business and for me. And that's all right. As long as you're having fun with it, right? That's all that matters. And we're changing so many people's lives. Okay, so back to it. Sorry, I was getting a little on my soapbox there. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So after I give them all their posts, Sunday's the last day. Monday is when I put them in a group chat. And I give them a link to my postables, which is, it attaches it's a website that I created with my name where I can go in. It's like an address book. And so I give them that link. I let them know that last night was their last post. If you guys need verbiage, let me know. I can share that with you. I just tell them, thank you so much. If you didn't miss any of the posts, you're a next level rock star. If you did and you want to catch up, shoot me a message and I'll tell you how. Again, I'm giving them another opportunity to catch up. And then I have them, I say, please follow this link and input your address. I'm going to be working on getting your gifts out next week because I open the link up on Sunday and the 10th day is Wednesday. So this is giving me Monday to Wednesday to follow up. and to still get them sales. I let them know that I'm going to screenshot to them when they get a sale, and I individually message that to them. I don't post it in the chat. So I only post in the chat twice, just for after their posts are done for their address, and then when I ship out their stuff, because then I give them the link to my beauty page if they want to be.
Okay, so your daily posts, you send them individually and not in the chat?
Correct.
Okay.
Because that's how I've been able to build relationships with them and learn a little bit more about them and just chat with them.
Gotcha.
So then on Monday and Tuesday, I spend those 2 days going back through all of their posts for every single affiliate. Oh gosh, I hope like this does not cut off, because I'm almost at 40 minutes. And if so, I might just restart another one. I'm almost done now. So anyways, I go back through every single post, and this is how I network. I will friend request every single person that reacted or commented that maybe they might have commented like an emoji or something. Maybe they didn't say they were interested, but I'll send them a friend request. And I send everyone that reacted a friend request. Then if somebody commented but never ordered, I will send them a message. And this is what I say. Hey, her name's Heaven. Hey, Heaven. I wasn't sure if you were still interested in the mascara. No big deal if not, but I wanted to let you know that Jamie's link is closing tomorrow. So I let them know when it's closing. So this one I messaged on a Tuesday. Hope you have a great night. And that's all I say. You know, it's up to them if they want to order it. If they don't want to, that's completely fine. So I go back through and I will message everybody that commented that did not order. Now, when someone does place an order, I will go back to that post where they commented, and I will thank them in there to boost it and for other people to see. And I will also send them a personal thank you too via Messenger. Then if nobody commented, or if I have one that has a lot of comments, I'll go back in and I'll boost that. I'll try to boost that post again. I try to look for the ones that have the most comments. So in it, I'll say, I'm so excited. Jamie is, and I'll say however many mascaras away she is from earning a free tube. Jamie is 5 mascaras away from earning a free tube. Her link is closing Wednesday. And I'll leave it at that. So number one, I'm commenting on it again. It's boosting it back up. And if there's comments on there, people are going to see that like, oh, I need to place that order. But I still am privately messaging them. So I will do that with all the posts. I'll maybe comment on like 2 or 3 posts that they had made throughout that week, just to kind of boost them up again. And like I said, I'll look for the ones that had the most interaction, the most reactions, the most comments. And if you know, there's been somewhere where I've not connected with anybody. They had no likes, they had no comments, and that's okay. It happens. And that's why I say you got to book like 5 to 10 of them instead of, you know, you don't want to book just one, because you might not have success with that one. And like I said, last week I had 2. I had a few, or I think I had 4 booked, but only 2 ended up continually posting. And thank goodness that I had those 2, because the one didn't even have anything, but then the one did really good. So it just changes. It just depends on who their audience is too. You know, you just never know who you're going to be working with. Okay, so that's how I network. Then if they accept my friend request, that's awesome. I will shoot them over a message the next day. And all I say is, hey, Sally, thanks for the ad and thanks for your like on Jamie's post. I greatly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Have a great day. That's it. I don't bring up the mascara. That's just my choice. I don't want them to think that I friend requested them just to spam them to see if they want to order. I try to be genuine. You know, I don't want them to think that I'm just this salesy, spammy lady. I like people. I genuinely like people, and I like building relationships. That's me. So I keep them on my radar. you can go in and actually change the settings and click people. Now you can't do this on a phone. You have to be on, I know, a desktop and a laptop work, but you can change them to close friends and get notifications. So you can get notifications when they're posting. And then that just helps you interact with them and see if they're relatable to you. And if they're not relatable to me, or there's someone who is negative all the time, or they post like vulgar, disgusting things, I just unfriend them. You know, I try to check them out first before I send them a friend request. But sometimes you don't see a lot on their profile. And if there's someone that you can't relate with, and I always think of it, is this somebody that I would potentially want on my team? And if it's someone who's posting these nasty things or dropping the F-bomb all over their page, I'm like, no, I don't want that. No offense to them, but that's just not me. You know, and they're going to be representing a company, and and so I'm just careful with, that. Okay, so then since you've networked, maybe there is somebody who you networked with that you gave her, maybe you gave her the info, you either gave her the link to order the mascara from her friend, or maybe she didn't reply to you but and ask for the link, but she did make a comment on one of those posts. Those are people that you can ask to be an affiliate for you. So maybe get a notebook and like write their name down if there's somebody who commented and you messaged them, or they commented, you messaged them, and they asked for the link but never ordered. So maybe keeping track of that might help you know who to reach out to, who to message. So this one girl, her name's Kaylee, she commented last week on my friend Emily's post. Well, they both just lost their jobs, and Emily she was an affiliate for me right when all of this started, and she literally lost her job like 2 days in. So her friend had been watching, she had been reacting to some of the posts, and then she finally commented and said, hey, can I have some more info? So I connected up with her, and she's like, gosh, I just really want this. I just can't right now because I lost my job, and with everything going on, it's just not a good time, but I'm very interested. And I said, that's great, and I completely understand. It's not a big deal at all. So I was like, oh, wouldn't that be awesome if I offered her to be an affiliate for me after Emily's is all over? And I waited until Emily's was completely all over because they had mutual friends, and I wanted to be fair to Emily. But wouldn't it be cool if I offered her to be an affiliate for me, and she earns it for free? So right now she's an affiliate for me. And I'm really hoping I can get her a free one, because that I'm sure would just completely make her day. After I send her each post to make for the night, she's like, gosh, I want this mascara so bad. Like, I can't wait until I start working again, So this is what I had messaged her over the weekend. I typically work on my messages on Friday and Saturday, and then I start them on Sunday. So I said, hey, Kaylee, how's your weekend going so far? I hope you're staying safe and healthy. So I know you had interest in the mascara, and I was wondering, would you be interested in being my affiliate of the week like Emily was and earn it for free? No biggie if not. Have a great day. She's like, what do I have to do? I would love to, and you'll have people who are excited like that. So I told her what she had to do, and she's like, I'm totally down, and she's been great. So those are people that, this is why I say book these affiliates. You got to get like 2 or 3 under your belt, and then you're going to be able to network from those, because you might have people who are commenting and wanting more info, but they don't order. And then those are like the perfect people to see if they want to be an affiliate for you and earn it for free, right? Because they had expressed interest, but maybe it wasn't a good time in their lives to order it, or maybe they got distracted, you never know. So those are definitely people to then ask to book. And then you can start networking from their friends, and then from their friends, I have no idea what that means. So when I have somebody, this is how I've been building up my VIP group, and I'm almost done, ladies. I'm so sorry. I haven't been getting a lot of adult interaction, like 0%, except for my husband. For the last 3 weeks. I've literally been in my home it'll be 3 weeks tomorrow, for me. So anyways, what I recommend doing is either making a video or finding a really good one. I have a really good one that I love that this presenter did, and I love all her tips and tricks. So I specifically put that only in my beauty group. I never posted it on my page. I never posted it in my lifestyle page, just in my beauty group. And so I diligently follow up on everybody. I let them know either when it's about to get to them or if they've received it. So I message them, hey, I see that you received your mascara. I'm so excited for you to try it. I have an amazing video that has lots of great tips and tricks in my beauty group. Would you mind if I sent you an invite so I can send you that video on the application or something like that? And most of the time they're going to say yes. So then I send them an invite to my beauty group, or I send them the link to click join to be in my beauty group, and then I just copy the link of that video and send it to them. Because number one, I want to make sure they're using it right. Oh no, it says my internet connection is unstable. All right, can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, perfect. I don't know what I was saying. Beauty
You
group.
copy the link and send it to them.
Yes. Oh, because I want to make sure that they're using it properly and correctly. I want to make sure it's not a user error. I want them to be getting the best results. I can't tell you how many people that will say that they'll go ahead, I'll send them the video and they'll try it without watching the video. And then I check back in on them the next week before the 14 days is up to make sure they're happy with it. And they'll be like, I'm so glad you sent me that video because my first application was awful. And after watching that video, like, wow, I am loving my results. You know, and you might have people who don't like it, and that's okay. That's why we have the Love It Guarantee. But that video that I have has really, really helped them with the application. It's given them great tips and tricks. It's made them feel more confident with their application. Or some people will say, the video was so helpful. This I am learning, I'm getting better as I apply it. And I'll say, I completely can relate to that. There is a little bit of a learning curve. I got better with each application, as will you. That's one way how I get more people into my beauty group. And that's another reason why I'm consistent in my beauty group and posting in there every day, because I'm sharing about other products. And that might intrigue them. Okay, I really like this mascara. Ooh, she just posted about that mattifying primer that's new. I've got really oily skin. Maybe I might try that next time. Or, oh, she's got this really great bundle deal. Maybe I might try that, you know. So that's one way to build up your beauty group. And for the most part, I would say 85% of the people in my beauty group are customers. They've at least ordered from me. Some of them are people that either, you know, maybe they were in there from the very beginning and they never ordered, and they probably have their notifications turned off. But I need to get in there and like fix it up, delete some people out of there. Or there might be some people who are in there that were added by their friends. But for the most part, every single person in there is, well, besides all you guys that are in there, every single person in there is a customer of mine. They've ordered at least once from me. So there we go. That is my update on affiliate links. I hope that you found this helpful, and I hope maybe you've taken away some different ideas on, one, how you can get them booked, and two, how you can network the crap out of them, and three, how you can utilize these, you know, in an even better way. Like I said, I have changed these affiliate links. Oh gosh, I don't even know how long it took me to get to where I'm at. I was I mean, this is what, my 5th video on affiliate links, because I've had to change it so it works for me. So maybe you try it, you got to try it though. That's the thing. You got to try it and you got to be consistent. Try it for 3 months. 3 months. And if it does not work for you and you're not finding it helpful in your business and you're not gaining any network or a new network and stuff, then it's time to reevaluate and maybe try something different. I can help give you ideas on that. But you got to be consistent. You've got to do them week to week to week. And that's the only way you're going to have the best success. So I highly just recommend setting aside a certain day where you're messaging people or you're making your post on trying to book these affiliates. And I forget how many days it takes to create a good habit. Isn't it like 28 days or something like that to create a habit? this is something that I tell myself, oh gosh, it's Friday. Oh gosh, it's Saturday. I need to book affiliates. I need to book affiliates. So then I know Friday and Saturday are coming. I've got to do my follow-ups. I've got to book my affiliates. And I know Sunday I've got to run them. So you pick a day that works for you and message people, and maybe not just one day works for you. Maybe you message a couple people Monday because you've got 5 minutes, or you message a couple people Tuesday because you've got 2 minutes. You know what I mean? And maybe you just message people throughout the week because that's what works for you, and you're not sitting down like I am and messaging like a bulk number of people, because that's what works for me. I work best under pressure and like, I've got to book these, I've got to get these booked, I've got to get X amount, and I'm not going to stop until I get these done. And that's what works for me. So you do what works for you. But I will say these are working. These are working. I've never sold so much mascara in the 5 years that I've been with the company, even when we had like the really, really good mascara. This is better than that one. But the original was really good.
The original 3D.
Yeah, when it was just 3D, I loved that.
Yeah, then they changed it.
Yeah, and that one was okay, and then they changed it again, and that one was not okay. But they knew, and they listened to us, and now we've got this amazing mascara that I am just selling the crap out of, and I just have so many people interested in. You know, I've never had so many people interested in a product like that. So it's really cool. And I've connected with so many great people. It's been fun. You know. So does anyone have any questions for me? I know it was a bit of a repeat, but like I said, I hope that you have found maybe something different that you learned that's new, or a different way that you'd like to utilize yours. Casey, do you have a question?
I don't think so. No, I must go back and type out what you were saying some of the times.
Okay. Well, I saw you unmuted yourself. I'm like, oh, maybe she has a question.
Yeah, the kids were like being so loud. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, I know I went over it pretty quickly, but a lot of the verbiage though too is in the units tab.
Yeah.
And you can also change up like what you have people post too. You don't have to use exactly what I do or what I use, but I just wanted to guys, you know, and then a way for you to share with other people as you build your teams, you know, about the affiliate links. Now, you know, one thing that I've found is, you know, if you recruit somebody, I think it's best to really focus and work one-on-one with them, as long as not like, you know, forever, but just to get them going. And instead of just putting them into the group and saying, okay, check out the units tab, this is where you'll find affiliate links, and give them no guidance, that can be overwhelming. So something that this is actually Stephanie, she's not on here, she's been my guinea pig. And I've been working one-on-one with her, and she's doing tremendously well. I'm so proud of her. What I had her do was I had her be my affiliate, but she created the link for herself, for her friends to order off of. And I gave her the posts each day. She posted it, but then I taught her and coached her on what to say to someone who comments. So she did that for a week, and it made her feel more confident in, number one, posting on her wall and letting people know what she was up to. And then it gave her some people to look at for potentially being affiliates. She went back through and she looked at people who commented or who didn't order, who were interested, or people who reacted, and she asked them to be an affiliate. So she's been able to book some affiliate links off of that, and then hopefully in time she'll be able to book more affiliates off of the affiliates that she's having. But you got to start somewhere. And like I was saying, if you feel like you've run out of people to talk to, and you feel like you've run out of people to message, just consistently, maybe for a couple of days, post a picture of the mascara on you and maybe other people, like one per day. You know, maybe tonight post one of you, tomorrow post of another person, the next night post another of you, and just say something in a non-salesy, spammy way and see what type of interaction you get. And then maybe start there with the people that reacted or the people that commented. And if you feel like you're stuck and you can't book any, then message me and we can troubleshoot together and we can come up with ideas. If you feel, like I said, you got to try these and you got to be consistent to see if they work. But if you truly feel that these are not working, let me know and we can brainstorm and come up with something else and see if something else might work for you. Maybe affiliate links might not work for you. Or maybe you need to change it up and try a different product. Maybe a liquid foundation, maybe the stick foundation. Maybe once the spray comes back, the spray foundation. Maybe skincare. Maybe you love the skincare and you've got amazing results with it and you want to share about it. So lots of different ways that you can utilize affiliate links, but they work. I promise. You just got to do them. I love them. They're so easy. They're so easy. And like I was saying before, I was, you know, doing these makeup classes and posting 4 times a day and trying to remember that I needed to make these posts. And it got to be overwhelming. Now I know, because I've consistently been doing these for 8 months, 6 o'clock is when I send my post every single night. I look at the clock, I look at my watch, I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. I need to send my affiliate her post. You know, I try to do 6 o'clock, like I said, because then we have dinner and then I just put my phone away. Or I do 6 o'clock because some people are busy. And then this gives them from 6 o'clock till the remainder of the evening before they go to bed to make their post. It gives them time. This is what works for me. And the feedback that I've had from my affiliates, this is what works for them. So yeah, that's all I got for ya. I hope that you found it helpful. Really, truly believe that these can change your business. What do you want to say, Bola? I see you thinking.
You can, it's just something quick. Can you send or share the link of the tutorial for the mascara?
Oh, from my page or from my group?
Is it in your Crazy Beautiful Lashes group?
It is. I can
download
post
it there on Friendly.
Yep. So I download it from Friendly. So hopefully, as it was my friend Bridget, hopefully this is like, she posted this when it first launched. So you would have to scroll like way back to find her original. But hopefully when you download it from Friendly, it doesn't like make it super blurry. So just check how it looks. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think. But yeah, if you go to my Crazy Beautiful Lashes group and type in the search 4D application, it'll be like the second or third one that pops up, or the second or third post that pops up, and it's the only video. It's a great one. I love it. I actually edited it because she had said other stuff in there, like about getting a hold of her for, I like stole her video, getting a hold of her for ordering and stuff. So I deleted that out, and it's like perfect from beginning to end. And everyone has found it super helpful. And like I said, it's been a great way for me to build my beauty, my beauty group. And for them to see more products in there, because I try to post in there at least once a day. I have a morning post every morning, so it just depends on what I post in the morning and if I post in the evening or not. So if you can learn to create that habit of posting in there every day, but for some people, a group doesn't work for them, and that's okay. Or at least have a group to offer like sales and stuff down the road when we have things, you know, or if you want to offer and do a sale personally yourself, you know what I mean? Just a place for you to have it, because you can only offer giveaways and things for sale in a closed group. But you know, if a group doesn't work for you, that's fine. Everybody's different in this business, and what might work for one person might not work for another. And I love my beauty group and I have built that and I just love the culture in there. And it took a while. It took consistency and showing up every day, and I'm happy with it. I mean, sure, there are posts that don't get any interaction. That's fine. I know people are watching. And I say this all the time. People are watching you even if you don't think they are. Even if you don't think they are, they are. They're watching you. So, and a lot of times, I hate to admit this, they're watching you to see if you fail. You got to prove them wrong. At least for me, that's what happened with me. A lot of people were watching me in the beginning to see if I would fail because they didn't believe in me. And I didn't have a lot of support from the beginning. And with my family, I actually really don't have a lot of support still. My best customers are people that I connected with on Facebook through a party, some way, some form. I networked my parties and gained them as a customer, or gained them as a friend, and they became a customer. And some of them I've really grown very close to and talk to quite often. So like I said, I try to be a genuine person and I love people, and I'm just so glad that that could happen for me, because I just like building relationships with people. I can't tell you how many people have messaged me telling me, and I'm not saying this, like I said, to gloat, how much the products have changed their lives or how much I have changed their life. And like words of affirmation is my love language. Like you could just tell me how awesome I am every day and I would love you. And I would just, and when they tell me this, like I had somebody, she ordered a beauty bag from my post, and she wanted an extra one for a friend, and I was just like, you're so amazing, like, do you know that? And she's like, no, you have no idea how much you have changed my life, how much you have been a light for me when I was down, you know. And I'm just like, I didn't know that. Thank you for that. Like it just fills my cup, and it just makes me really truly feel like this is my purpose. You know, and maybe this isn't, maybe you don't feel the same way I feel about this business, and that's okay. We're all in this for different reasons, and that's completely fine. You know, a lot of people will be like, I can't do what you do because I like working full time, or I don't want to stay home. And I'm like, that's okay. That was my goal. I was working full time when I started my business, and a year into my business, I was able to quit and stay home because that was my goal. And that was the goal at that time in my life that I was working towards, that I wanted to accomplish so that I could stay home with my kids, or with Declan at the time. And I accomplished that. And I think a part of me kind of got away from, I accomplished that goal and that's it, you know? And I think that's another reason why I've just kind of been comfortable with where I'm at. And I know that I have so much more potential, just like so many of you do. I think a lot of us just kind of get comfortable with the things that we're doing and stuff. And yeah, I know that I could do so much more, and I could network with so many more people and potentially change more people's lives and create different goals for myself. But, you know, maybe something that I want out of this business isn't what you want, and that's okay. We're all different. You know, maybe you just want to make an extra $50 a month. That's okay. You know, do what works best for you and for your family. And, you know, I always say when I'm messaging you guys in our chat, you know, unless you're happy with where you are, ignore me, you know, because there are people happy with what they're doing. I don't want you guys to think like I'm trying to push you when you don't want to be pushed, or, you know what I mean? So we're all different walks of life, and we all want different things out of this business, and you do what works best for you. And if you want to take the things that I am offering and giving to you and trying to help you with, then take it and go. And if not, then that's fine. I'm not offended. I appreciate the 4 of you showing up here and trying to implement more into your businesses and to grow your business. I really, truly appreciate and value your time. So I haven't had a turnout like this in a Zoom in a really long time. So I was excited when 4 people.
Yeah, this is important to me.
Except it was more so me talking, because I just apparently love the sound of my voice. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
it was important
My
for me.
husband's now stuck at home with me, and I'm like, can we talk? And he's like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, I can't handle the kids anymore.
Adam is in the office pretty much all day. So it's me and the boys downstairs while I'm trying to school Declan on top of, working my business and everything. It's been quite the adjustment.
Mhm.
He's like in meetings like all the time, video meetings, on phone calls all the time. So, it's not like he can help me. But he does, he will come down if he's free and he'll help me with like lunch or something. But when he comes down there at 4 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a bath, bye, and then I'm gone for an hour. Yeah, I need a break. I'm not used to having them both home. And I'm not used to homeschooling somebody who is super unmotivated because they miss their teacher, and I'm just not as cool as Mrs. Hines. What can you do?
I remember those days.
I'm just glad that we have, things like this where the kids can talk. Gosh, I just feel so bad for the kids. So many of them miss their friends and their teachers, and
Yep.
I'm just so thankful that Declan is in pre-kindergarten, and I know that I can't mess him up. Because everything he's learning this year, he's going to learn next year again in kindergarten. So,
Yeah.
But
My cat has decided to join me.
But with him, I have to be more hands-on though too, because he needs my help. Whereas people with older kids and stuff, they're more like they know what they need to do, they know what they need to get done, and they don't need that guidance or that I need to, hey Declan. He's like staring off in space, or he's distracted by Grayson, or it's hard to, I think it'll get easier though once it gets nice outside. So today was great. Declan's like, you're the best mom ever. I had so much fun. And I'm like, because most days I don't feel like the best mom ever.
What are you doing?
Take it. But I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and let's, if you believe in the power of prayer, let's keep Savannah and Stephanie in our prayers. And Kathleen, are you working? Oh, you're on mute, dear. Let me unmute you. Oh, you got to unmute yourself. It won't let me. Are you working right now?
My dog started barking. Yeah, I was on call last night, and just as I thought I wasn't going to go in, they called me.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm home tonight. Yeah.
Well, but you're in the oncology department, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are. We're just doing most of our acutely ill patients, but I notice now some of the COVID-19 patients that were tested are like filtering over to us now. I guess they're starting to get an overflow. So if it's our oncology patients, once they're tested negative, they come to us. Sometimes the flow is fast and then sometimes it's slow, but
right.
It's really challenging now.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting.
Right. Well, Melissa Holder. So Brenna is my sponsor, and Brenna's sponsor is Melissa. Melissa is a nurse. She's an OR nurse, and they cut her hours completely because they shut down all, general surgery like that isn't emergency, right? So, or elective surgeries, I should say, not general. But anyways, she's getting called in. She's going to be working like 10 hours every day. They're making gowns for people. She's going to be learning. She like joked and said how they're turning into a sweatshop at the Melissa, this totally sounds like Melissa. They're going to teach.
Yes, it does.
Because they just don't have the supplies and stuff, which is just
No, that's the scary part though. I'm like, and then today they decided that everyone should wear a mask.
right.
But you walk into the building and I'm like, why was this not happening in the beginning?
Right. I know.
Yeah, this disease is volatile, and you don't know how it's coming at you.
Exactly. It's so unknown. And I think that's the scariest part is the unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have become very creative not getting things from work into the house.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Well,
But
I Kroger click listed and it was a week out for pickup. And Adam, I made him go to the store because we needed stuff. What do you need? Here. I made Adam go to the store because we needed milk for the kids and we needed this and that, just, some of the things that you run out of quickly, right? That you need.
yeah.
And we needed diapers. And anyways, when he got home, I made him strip down and put his clothes in the washer, and he took a shower, and I sanitized everything. We left some of the stuff out in the garage that could be left out. I sanitized the stuff that needed to go in the fridge. And then I found myself sanitizing the hand sanitizer bottle. And Adam just looks at me. He's like, wow. I'm like, I just was sanitizing everything and I don't know why I picked it up and then I was like, shoot. And then I sanitized it with my wipe or whatever. I'm like, wow, I just sanitized the sanitizer.
You can never be too
He would
safe,
go
that's for
crazy.
sure.
Want to say that again?
You can't be too safe.
Right, I know. I would rather much safe than sorry. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm staying in the next couple of days, so
yeah.
I'll be working on my posts and stuff.
Perfect.
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about starting my post that we agreed on yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I said, let me just hold off a little bit until we do this Zoom,
Yeah.
and then I'll get started. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you guys make posts, so not all the time does everybody pop up in my newsfeed. So if you make a post and you want me to comment on it, let me know. Just send me the link to comment on it. Say, hey, do you mind commenting on this post for me? And I'll do that. Casey and I were talking a couple weeks or a month or so ago. So there's a group chat where people can post. So Casey and Ann are in it, where people can post a post and we can go in and comment on it. And Casey had brought up, what if we created our own group where we commented on each other's things? But I think it's a great idea, but I didn't know how many people would, one, be interested and if it would be worth it, because we're still a pretty small team. And then that's a whole nother chat group that we are creating. And then that's one other thing that we have to think about. So I don't know, you guys think about it. If that's something that you'd like to, implement and do, we could create a chat group where, there would be rules and guidelines so that, the same person isn't asking for you to comment on their posts every hour. You know what I mean? There would be rules and guidelines and stuff, and not to overwhelm everybody. So think about that. And if that's something you guys would like to implement, just shoot me over a message. Because we can do that, where we can cheer each other on and comment on things and show how much we love each other and all that stuff and how amazing this community is. Okay.
It is. I'm not kidding. It really is.
Well, and I felt bad that I kind of hinted that I knew everything that was going on. They've never done this before, but they wanted to give us a heads up in the leadership pop, and they were like, please do not tell your teammates. And that was really hard for me. So I did tell you some stuff, but I wanted to keep it a surprise too. And then also there were people that were pushing for goals, toward at the end of the month, and I didn't want to ruin that for them, and whatnot. So yeah. This company is pretty cool. When I heard about everything that they were doing, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
But it was when it was over, I'm like, geez, Kathleen, it's time to pick your mouth up off the floor. Because I'm like, what?
I know. I was screenshotting everything going on. And I was like, wow, this is just so much information. I don't think my brain can handle it all. But it's really cool that they're able to offer these kinds of things for us, especially in this time of need for a lot of people.
And I'm sure they're feeling the pinch too, just like we are. and coming up with all these creative ways.
Well, yeah, and
But
with the launch of new stuff yesterday, I don't think there's very many people at corporate, if any, and they're working from their homes and they're having some issues, obviously. But I know that I talked to support twice today or whatever, and they just were great. I know that they're diligently working to make things work for us and whatnot, and they'll make it right. So, don't worry if stuff isn't showing up. Like orders are not showing up in the back office, but you are getting the confirmation email and you are still getting paid. You can't search in your back office for specific things. And then the affiliate links, the rewards links are being all weird and funky. But I haven't created one yet because I still have 2 open party links from last week.
yeah, so do I. I have a few days left on the last one I opened.
Yeah.
Did the sample post page started working again?
The sample
The
post.
sample post for Jen?
The
Which one
Team
is that?
Champions, they have a sample group
Oh,
for sample posts, and it was you couldn't see anything the other day.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm in there.
Maybe it was just my browser or something that things weren't
No,
loaded.
it wasn't.
And someone else, was it you that commented? You were up in the, yeah, you commented. You were
I
in the
have
same.
the same. Yeah, I had the same, and it was not just one day; it was several days. So I was wondering if something happened, but I'll check again tonight.
Well, if it still is, we've got the kudos sharing group too. And then there is the posting ideas group that myself and some people aren't very consistent in there that are supposed to be posting in there. I won't say names, but I show up every Monday for my post. So there's ideas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's been a while since I posted in there. Well, I think Brenna was the last one that posted in there, I think.
No, I posted in there Monday.
Yeah, Kara
Unless-
posted.
I haven't looked at it since Monday.
Yeah,
Well,
Kara posted Friday, and then you posted Monday.
Yeah. Well, if you run out of ideas, there's that. There's the kudos sharing group too. And, I'll tell you what, here's one of my big secrets. I recycle a lot of my posts. Even a lot of my attraction marketing posts. So I check my memories every day. And if a post that I made last year or the year before that pops up in my memories and I'm like, oh, that was a good one, I'll save it. And then I just change the picture and I keep the verbiage because that's something that I came up with. And I just recycle a lot of my posts. And because, from last year to this year, I have a different network. So that's something else that you can do too. If you can look at, I'll recycle posts that from my beauty group too. I'll look in my beauty group. You can search in there in your groups and I'll just search, liquid foundation and I'll pull up posts that I made and I'm like, oh, I really like that one. Okay, let's update the picture. Or, hey, let's keep it the same even though I don't have blonde hair right now. Who cares? Or I don't look skinny like that anymore. Who cares? It's okay. People will be like, did you change your hair again? I'm like, nope, it's still blue. That's just a picture from 2 years ago. Whatever. Why reinvent the wheel? It was a great post. It had great interaction. So why not post it 2 years later?
Yeah.
I've done that. And somebody's like, oh my gosh, you got your hair cut off after you had your surgery. I'm like, no. No, I'm in a neck brace. I'm not doing my makeup right now.
Right. I'm like, I saved one today from 2 years ago, and I was like, I look nothing like that anymore, but I really like that picture. I'm like, should I post that? I'm like, no, because I look nothing like that anymore. And people will say something, I'm sure, but hey, whatever. They're boosting my post. Just like that darn guy that said I love you last night.
Wow.
He must not have thought I was funny like I did because he didn't reply back. So I don't know what compels people to say the things that they say, but whatever. Hey, you boosted my post, so thank you.
Right.
Oh, all right. Well, if nobody has anything that they want to add or chat about, then I'll go ahead and end this meeting and get it uploaded for those.
Did you end up having to restart, or did it let you keep going?
It let me keep going.
I was going to say that when we see an interruption in the thing, then.
Yeah, it would tell you that. Oh, you're cutting out there. Yeah, it would tell me, oh, you've got like 10 more minutes left, or you have a minute left, but it didn't tell me anything. I just looked at the time and I was like, wow, I've been talking for almost 40 minutes, because you can get Zoom for free for 40 minutes up to 100 participants. So maybe they just decided to be nice and give me extra minutes, or maybe they're running some deal with everything going on. Everyone's using Zoom.
Right.
I got a notification that popped up that said there wasn't a time limit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay. So,
Well, there we go. Well,
At least it's not the Zoom that post was going around Facebook. Some company had a Zoom because everybody was working from the home. The lady didn't realize. Did you see that? And she's in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh,
Jennifer, wasn't that her name? Jennifer.
I'm like, oh my God, here she is. I'm like, she doesn't realize they can see her.
She like starts going to the bathroom, and then she realizes it and picks it up, and you see the screen go blank with her name, and then all of a sudden she's off of the Zoom and everybody's laughing. I was like, oh my gosh.
OMG.
Oh, I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Well, thank God you couldn't see anything. Like, how embarrassing would that be?
Right?
Oh, so funny. Amateurs. Oh, well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, for your time. I'm sorry we've been on here for almost an hour and a half.
I know.
Thank you for the help.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You guys, if you need help, please reach out to me. If I don't know that you need help until you tell me that you need help, because I used to spend time checking in on everyone and everything, and I decided just to stop that, because I was like, if they need something from me, then they know to reach out to me, and they will, and then I can give you that one-on-one, so if you need anything, please just reach out to me. Even if you think it's silly and you have a question, who cares? Just reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Utilize me. So that's what I'm here for.
Awesomeness.
Okay. Well, I hope you all have a great night. I'll get this. This takes like forever to upload on YouTube. So I'll get that uploaded and sent over in the group. So just a couple of takeaways. If you guys want that video, search in my beauty group, Crazy Beautiful Lashes 4D application, and it'll be the first video that you see. It's probably the second or third post. And then if you guys want a group that's separate, a chat group, I should say, or a messenger chat that's separate, where we can comment on each other's things, think about that. Let me know if that's something you want to implement. And if you feel that affiliates aren't working for you and you want to try something different, let me know, and we can brainstorm and stuff. So yeah. All right, I'll shut up now.
well, thank you again for doing this tonight.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I appreciate you all. So thank you for hanging out.
Okay.
Away from your evening.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Yeah. And if for the time being you guys make some posts for affiliates, you're doing a call for affiliates, and you want some comments on it, let me know, and I'll go over to your page and comment on it.
Okay, great.
All right. Have a great night, ladies.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.